Welcome to this tutorial on the installation of the client end of RecordLink Writer, and the good news is it takes longer to talk about it than it does to do the actual installation. We're going to start off here in Outlook, and the first thing to notice is that on the top toolbar of Outlook there is absolutely no add-ins tab, which means that neither RecordLink Writer nor any other add-ins are currently installed. While we're here, we're going to just check the architecture of our MS Office installation by going to File, Office Account, and About Outlook. Here you'll find the architecture of your Office installation. Here we're running 32-bit, which is normal for most schools. Generally, schools in the UK run a 64-bit operating system with 32-bit MS Office. If you are tempted to install 64-bit Office, just go and double check this here. Right, we'll close that down. And then the next thing we're going to look at is the license email that we've received from RecordLink. There are 3 bits of information in this email that we need. Firstly, there is the actual product key, which you'll need for RecordLink Manager. There's a link to the installation PDF, and finally a link to the home page, which is where we're going to go now. First off though, to start this process, we're going to close Outlook. So having closed all the MS Office applications, we can then hop over into the recordlink.it website, and we're starting here at the home page and then navigating to the download page. You'll be prompted to log in. If you haven't done so already, then you can create a profile here by hitting register. Just fill in these fields here, go down to the bottom and hit submit. You'll then receive an email which you will need to complete your registration. Once you've received your activation email, you can then come back here to the login page and enter your credentials. If we have a look at the RecordLink Writer downloads, there are 3 that we really need to look at. There are 2 for RecordLink Writer, and then there is the Manager. The top 2 entries here are RecordLink Writer for 32-bit Office, and then the second one is for 64-bit Office. We're going to choose the 32-bit download to match the architecture of MS Office, and then I'm going to run it from here. You can save it locally if you like. Click through the options, and then you can work your way through the wizard. You can accept the defaults or change them as you go. And that's it. It really just takes seconds. That's RecordLink Writer client installed. So now if we head back into Outlook, we can just double check everything's running. And the first thing to see is in the top toolbar there is now an add-ins tab. So if we click on that, in Outlook Shell, that gives the option to open up any document from Sims. And now if we look at that license email, pop it out into its own window, and in add-ins we have the ability to save that or obviously any other email down into Sims. So that's RecordLink Writer client installed and running. If you're yet to install and activate RecordLink Writer Manager on Sim Server, then when you open up Word, Outlook or Excel, RecordLink Writer on the client end will give you an error message. So now is the time to go back and do the Manager. There is a separate video tutorial to help you with that process. Again, it only just takes a few minutes. Now, if you do have any problems, here's where to look. If you go to the FAQ section of our website, hit RecordLink Writer, and then scroll down, the third section is RecordLink Writer Installation and Support, and there are some FAQs there to help you along your way. And whenever we find anything that is relevant to schools, we'll always post that here, so it's a good place to start. If you can't find the support you need there, then you can head up to the contact page. And here you'll find our phone number, an email address and a submission form for any other inquiries. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and contact us if you have any problems or questions.